What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm just gonna dive right into it. We have a lot of work ahead of us, so I'm just gonna kind of jump in and start explaining what we got going on. So here is our EK hatchback that we got. Here is our motor that we're getting ready to drop in. I'm doing a heel coil up here right now, and then I gotta do the valve cover gasket, and then I might have to trim this right here. Other than that, this motor is ready to drop in, besides the intake that needs to get bolted up, but that is at the powder coat shop right now. They are taking forever, but it should be done by Friday, and it is Tuesday right now. So let me give a rundown what we have to do to this car right here. So we're pretty much stripping this whole thing. As you can see, this car sat for a long time, so it's like really dirty and whatnot. So we're getting ready to replace pretty much everything on the car. So we're trying to have this car running, driving, and tuned within 2 weeks. So 2 weeks seems like a lot of time. We should be able to get it done, right? But gotta understand, Monday through Friday we work, you know, so it's kind of, we can't put that much time into it, but we can at least get a few hours in every day after work. And this weekend, canceling all tunes, I think, and I'm just going to spend it on getting this car done, because you never know what kind of issues we could run into doing a swap, running fuel lines, hooking up turbo shit, you know, we just don't know. So I'm trying to get this car done. So we gotta pull the swap out, we gotta sand down the whole bay, we gotta pop the fenders off the front bumper, sand those, paint those, and then we have to rerun all these wires. These are for the headlights, and then yeah, so we're gonna rerun those on the side of the fender, and then we're gonna reroute all this alarm stuff, and then we're gonna have to, of course, delete some things. We're not gonna be using this fuel filter no more, so that's gonna get deleted. And all the suspension on the car is coming off. Got brand new suspension that we're gonna throw on there. All the brakes have to come off. All the interior has to come out, because we're gonna run wiring for the fuel pump and whatnot, so it's gonna be easier, and we have to run different fuel lines in the car now. So we're just gonna rip everything out. We're gonna get all that stuff ran, and then after all that stuff's ran and all the wiring's all done inside the car, then we're ready to go. So, and then we'll start throwing stuff back in. Got a bunch of parts loaded in the back of the car. Can't see through the window, but we are fully ready to party before this motor gets pulled, since, you know, it's basically the same swap. This is a B18C1, this is a B18C. So I want to kind of get things mounted up and drill the holes that I need to drill, so I won't have to do it when there's fresh paint in the base. So I'm gonna have a catch can that sits right here, so I'm gonna get my holes drilled, or whatever I'm gonna do to make it mount right here. I'm gonna get that done hopefully tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna make like little calendar lists and set up goals every day. So like today, I'm trying to get this motor pretty close to done. I want to have it all like closed up, besides the intake, since they're taking forever. I want to have this pretty much ready to drop in. I just have to slap on the intake, and I'm trying to have this motor out today. Goal done. And then say tomorrow, I'm trying to, I don't even know yet, I have to go over a plan and make a plan and try and figure out what's reasonable, and not completely draining all my energy on this, because I still have to go to work and bust ass every single day, you know. But I'm trying to get a good amount of hours in this car too. So yeah, I'm trying to get the catch can set up right there, figure out how I'm gonna mount that. I'm gonna get a fuel pressure regulator. Hopefully I can get it set up with these factory holes right here, so I won't have to do any more drilling. And then I'm running 8AN fuel feed line with the dash 6 return, so I gotta figure out how all that stuff's gonna get ran. And then it's going to a 525 pump with the stock hanger. So yeah, rerunning a new slave with the steel braided line. What else are we doing to the car? It's getting new brakes. It's getting a new cluster. So I'm gonna throw in this cluster, and then I'm gonna have my gauges ran right here and right here with this little bezel, quick and easy. And then what else? There's these windows we need to fix. This door needs fixing, so that's definitely gonna take some time in a junkyard run. And then we got to hook up our fan, and then we got rear lower control arms. We have a rear subframe brace we need to hook up. There's an innovative shift linkage right there with the K-Tune shifter and a K-Tune shift knob. Yeah, I think just all the turbo shit, and it's like just mainly the tune I'm trying to have time for, you know. If we can have an hour to put into the tune starting by Monday, you know, if we can knock out all the swap, have the fuel lines ran, have the car at least being able to start up by this Sunday. It's a Tuesday right now, so if we can get all the paint knocked out, just motor in, all the turbo shit hooked up, try and put 2 or 3 hours into the car a day, you know, I think we can make it and just commit Saturday, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, half a Sunday, you know, because we got to get ready for the work week and whatnot. If we can commit to those 3 days, then I think we can make it. It's just getting the tune, you know, set up. The tune's gonna be kind of hard because it's on like some little 195s right now. We did order wheels for the car, but they're not gonna show up until they're not even gonna ship out until the 27th, I guess. So I kind of don't know what to do there. You know, that's, you know, it is like the 5th now, and the car is supposed to be running and driving in 2 weeks and hopefully make a dyno day. So we're shooting for 600 plus. So we're gonna have boost by gear set up. So just like when I'm tuning the car on the street, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard to hook up. Like I think it's gonna start spinning in 4th gear. You know, it don't got great tires on it at all right now. So that's something else I need to try and figure out too, which is gonna take some time. But they will be on the way. So we'll see. We just got a bunch of stuff to do. So enough talking. Let's go through and start getting things mocked up. Well, first I gotta finish up this motor, and then we'll go through and get stuff mocked up and go from there. Okay, got the threads all fixed here, and I even fixed the threads in the top distributor. Let's see if it'll focus, if I can just hold it for long enough. Anyway, I fixed this thread right here, put another heel coil in there, and now motor's done. I can call it good. I'm happy with that. The turbo needs to get clocked this way because it is super close to being on the runner right there. So I cannot get a coupler over that, and even if I could, it just burn away. So I think the more I clock this, the more it'll get away from there. So all this stuff has to go on after it's in the car because it does not fit. So the turbo manifold has to get pulled off, and then we have to drop the motor in like that. So I can figure all that stuff out later. But for now, I'm gonna start taking all this stuff out, start disconnecting all the wiring stuff, and then figure out if I'm gonna use this harness because these injectors have already been spliced into once. So, and there was something weird going on with the map sensor down here, so got to figure out if I'm gonna try and get a new harness or not. Yeah. All right, I'm ready to start ripping shit apart. I got some basic tools laying around. Harbor Freight Special, and this. I can pull this whole swap with probably just using those. But I got some other things, you know, some nice things to help with some stuff. But yeah, all this should be basically all I need to get this whole swap out. And then after that, calling it a night for a night. Because I gotta work, and I'll be really happy with just this motor being out for now, and then I could focus on just working on the bay. All right, we got everything dismounted and taken off, so we're getting ready to hook up the hoist and pull the motor. But on the EKs, when they got these little hood risers, the hood doesn't like to go up very far. Usually on Civics, you can tilt the hood straight up or even all the way back. But these restrict how far the hood can move, so we're just gonna pull the hood off and then hook up the hoist and get to the mounts. You can reach everything pretty easily. So axle is already out, And when we were under here, we found out this camber kit is bent. So we got some new ones on the way. Don't know when they're to ship. Hopefully they'll be here soon, but that's gonna be another thing that can definitely hold things up. So we're trying to have this car running in less than 2 weeks. After a pretty good start so far, but you know, we're gonna run into things that we need. We're gonna need parts that we don't know we need, like that fucking camber kit right there. Did not know we need that. And with fucking COVID and shit, when we order parts, sometimes we're like, oh, we're booked out for, we don't even know when we'll be able to ship it. So hopefully they can get those out soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go back on time lapse, get it going, get the motor out so we can call it a night. Going pretty smooth, huh?
Yeah. Dirty one.
You see how much room we got for the mount back there to fucking reach?
Yeah,
You ain't used to that, huh?
No, it's on the other side though.
So it's still cake, dude. Fuck. All right, we just got finished pulling everything out. It is about 10:30 at night. So motor's out. So we're gonna call it good for today. And on this video, we got the fenders pulled off because we're gonna get ready to sand and paint those. So for tomorrow, we're just gonna finish stripping the bay, getting all the mounts out, getting all of that stuff out, moving the wiring as best we can, deleting the fuel filter, and just kind of going from there. Just trying to get everything out of the bay and get it ready to paint. So, and then we'll probably be working on that for the next few days. But yeah. Went pretty smooth, right?
Yep. Not too bad at all.
She's gonna come out nice. Paint even looked like it cleaned up a lot in here too.
Yeah. Definitely dirty. He's sitting for a while.
Yeah. Probably wipe it all down tomorrow again and mock up all the stuff in here. So, yeah. That's it for this video. That's a little update. Once again, we're trying to have this car up and running and fully tuned within 2 weeks. So it is Tuesday right now, and we're trying to have it fully done before the Friday after this one. So it's Tuesday right now, so the Friday after this one. So far, we got a pretty good start. Found out we needed some more parts, like these camber kits up front. So who knows what else we're gonna need when we dive in some more. You know, we're gonna be switching the fuel lines. We're running steel braided fuel lines in the car now. We're pretty much changing everything. So I'm sure we're gonna run into stuff that we're like, oh shit, we're missing this, gotta order that, oh, back order, whatnot. So we got some nice brakes we're gonna put on the car. Hopefully those all fit well. And we just got a lot of cleaning to do. This car sat for a long time, so we're gonna try and pressure wash no, we're not gonna try, we are gonna pressure wash underneath the whole car, get everything all nice and clean under there. We're gonna get all the wheel wells under there, just completely go through the car, get it cleaned up, get all the nasty stuff off of it, and then that's when we're gonna start putting on all our nice parts. And then my goal is to have this motor in here with most of the turbo stuff by Sunday. So it's Tuesday now. Let's see if we can make it. We got new Hasport mounts that are gonna go in there, help clean it up a lot. Got a K-Tune Clutchmaster solenoid with a steel braided line, so that's really gonna clean up the bay a lot. And then I'm excited to see how the fuel pressure regulator gets mounted right there with the steel braided lines. I can't wait to see how all that turns out. And just getting all this stuff cleaned up in here. Been waiting a long time to start on this car, and it's finally time. So let's see what we can do.